Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. So I'll be cutting a simple gown, but this time around the gown will be in two separate pieces. They call it joining gown. So I'm going to do the upper part first before doing the lower part, then I'll join them together when sewing. So that's called the joining gown. Okay, so it can be of any design style that you want to do. So long as it's a joining gown, you're joining the upper part to the lower part, then it's a joining gown. Okay, so let's do the upper part first. The original measurement that we need, the measurement that we need for this will be separate up and separate down. So for the upper part, it will be shoulder to bust and half length. Okay, that will be basically for the upper part, then the bust and the waist. For the down part, the measurement that we'll need will be the waist to hip, the waist to half length, and the length. That's if you want your gown to be more than the knee. Okay, then we need the hip circumference as well. Okay, and the waist circumference for the down part. All right, this is the baseline, my shoulder line. Let's draw the vertical measurement. So my shoulder to bust is 9.5. My half length is 16, plus extra half an inch for joining it to the down part. Okay, so you're doing the skirt separately, you're doing the top separately. So we're going to join both of them together to form a gown. So that joining together, we need an allowance for that. We can't take it out from the upper part measurement or the lower part. We need to include it. Okay, so since my half length is 16, I'm going to add extra half an inch. That half an inch is for joining of the down parts to the upper parts. Okay. My shoulder is 15 divided by 2, that's 7.5, plus extra half an inch for joining to the sleeve, that will be 8. Okay, take 8 here. Then we'll come down by 8. Okay, I'm about to get the armhole curve. You come in by what? You come in by 1. Draw the curve. Divide this by 2. This is 4. Remember, our shoulders will come down by 1. Okay, so connect this to this. For the fronts, you come in by what? 0.75. Connect from here to here. And here to here. Okay, so this is the back. Then for the neckline, let's do square neck, alright? So for the square neck, I want it to be a bit wide. So let's go in by 4.5. Yes, let's do 4.5. Okay, then we'll come down. Don't want it so deep. Let's leave it at 5. So depending on what you want, you can always take whatever measurement you want. That's 5. I'm gonna join it. Basically, this is square neck. This is square neck, so this is what we're cutting out. All right. Then we join the shoulder slope to the shoulder line, to the neckline. Okay. Add our extra half an inch to the shoulder. Half an inch for joining the shoulders. So now let's take our horizontal measurement. So my bust is 32 divided by 4, that's 8. So this is 8. Extra, let's do 2 inches allowance. My waist is 27 divided by 4, that's 6.75. Let's make it 7. can take yours the exact measurement, okay? 7. Then I want that on this gown, so that'll be 2 inches allowance, 1 inch for joining, 1 inch for darts, okay? So let's connect. How to get the darts? The darts is your nipple to nipple measurement, alright? The distance from one nipple to the other. Mine is 7, so 7 divided by 2, that will be 3.5 plus extra half an inch for joining it, that will be what? 4. So let's take our 4. So this is where our dart will sit. Later on, we have to notch it. Let's take our back neckline, come down by 1. So now let's cut. One inch for the zipper. So this is the waistline. I'll come in half an inch. Then you go up like this. Okay. So I'll do this on the skirts. That's for the down part of it. So let's place our upper part. Okay, so this is the back part, the top of the gown. This is the back, this is the front. Now let me trim out the front armhole. And the front neckline. So let's set this aside and cut the skirt. Because for now it's still a skirt. So you join to the top part, then it's called a gown. So I'll take my baseline half an inch. Half an inch. Let's make it 1 because of the other ones we're gonna add. Okay, so basically this is a skirt we're cutting out right now. It's in a skirt until it's joined to the upper part, then it's called a gown. So you already know how we make a skirt. Let's take our vertical measurement. My waist to hip is 1.5. And my length of the skirt, what do we have here? We have 21, so let's just leave it at that. My waist is 27 divided by 4, that's 6.5. Okay, I'm gonna make it 7. So exactly what you have on the skirt waist should be exactly what you're having on the top waist. You can have less here and more there, or more here, less here. it has to match up, it has to join. Okay, remember on the top part I said 27 by 4 is 6.75, but I'll make it 7 plus extra what, 2 inches. So that's what we are doing here. So that'll be 9. Okay, you have to take the exact measurement, shouldn't be less. That'll be 9. My hip is 38 divided by 4, that's 9.5 plus extra, let's say 2 inches. Let's leave that to 1 inch. Then what we have here, let's just have it here. That'll be 10.5. Join this. So my dart is 4, right? Let's take the 4. Then we'll add our half an inch for joining into the upper part. Let's mark it up here. Half an inch. So we're going to cut. This is my waist. This is the waist for the skirt. So we'll come in half an inch. This is half an inch. So we're going to connect it down. Bring it down. Remember the upper part we went up, so the skirt will come down. This is for ease, for the zipper. Let's mark up that let's notch the dots. Alright, so now it's time to trace our pattern on our fabric. Okay, before tracing our pattern on the fabric, we have to cut facing for the upper parts. Okay, this is square shape. I wouldn't advise you use bias. Either you use a lining or you use a facing for that. So let's cut out the facing for this. You already know how we're doing it. For the front, it's going to unfold. So here has to align with wherever you're putting it. Okay. So this is the back facing and this is the front facing. Now let's trace on our fabric. So I've pinned my front pieces on the fabric. This is the front top, the upper part, and this is the front skirt, the lower part. Okay, so I'm going to cut them separately, then fold for the back and also cut out the back. Okay, this is the front facing, this is the back facing. For the front facing, make sure the end of the neck depth is and the end of the length is on this line. Make sure this line is on the folded line, then pin. Or the back facing can just be anywhere, all right, because we need 2 pieces for this, while this must be on fold. Okay, the back facing and the front facing, this will be in 2 pieces, while this will be on fold, just 1 piece. Okay, so we are done cutting this gown. It's a joining gown. The top is separate, the skirt is separate, but you join them together. All right, I hope you enjoy watching this video, so look out for the sewing video.